The 17-year-old is let out of the courtroom after learning Judge Elizabeth Buckle found his planning and starting the group assault was a significant and contributing cause of Al Marrach's death and found the teen guilty of manslaughter. Buckle called it a brutal group assault involving punching and kicking Al Marrach in the head.
We're pleased with the result, but of course the result doesn't change the fact that the victim, is no longer here, and the impact of his death still continues to affect his friends and family and the community at large.
The judge also determined the teen had a knife and believed his friends did too, and that he had considered a potentially serious outcome. Al Marrach asked him to fight over a girl, and the pair agreed over text to a one-on-one fight at the shopping center Parkade, April 22nd, 2024. Both brought friends, but it was only the teens who jumped in, only 5 seconds after the fight started. Nearly 2.5 minutes later, Al Marrach suffered a fatal stab wound from another teen. The judge accepted the defense argument that the teen didn't foresee knives would be used, that 2 robberies would be attempted, or that Al Marrach would be stabbed and ultimately die. But she was convinced beyond a reasonable doubt that someone in his position should realize his unlawful act could cause significant bodily harm to Al Marrach.
If a group decides to do something together, and one of that group does something else that causes harm, if that something else, the general nature of it, is reasonably foreseeable, then the whole group can be held responsible.
The teen's lengthy second-degree murder trial began in January and wrapped up in April, with the Crown conceding manslaughter was a more appropriate charge. 2 other youths pleaded guilty to manslaughter and 1 pleaded guilty to second-degree murder. The Crown says it's a sign the justice system works. As for this teen, the Crown requested 3 reports, which ultimately could lead them to pursue an adult sentence in this case, but whether or not to grant that application would be in the hands of the judge. Sentencing is scheduled to begin October 20th. Todd.
CTV's Calvin Smith at Youth Court in downtown Halifax.